Bonjour à toutes et à tous, vous êtes bien verrouillés avec Naomi sur Rinse et aujourd'hui, j'ai le plaisir de recevoir l'une de mes DJ et productrices favorites. Basée à Toronto, elle explore dans sa musique les liens entre ses racines jamaïcaines et son amour pour les musiques électroniques et elle vient aujourd'hui nous parler de son nouvel EP, Infinity Club 2. BAMBII, welcome on Rinse.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, thank you for being here. I was just saying in French that you're honestly one of my favorite DJ and producer. So I actually played a lot of your tracks in this studio, especially Wicked Girl. And Swift Light from your debut EP, Infinity Club. So it's really a pleasure to have you today to talk about this new EP coming out on Because Music called Infinity Club 2. In a few minutes, you'll be playing a special set for us. But before that, I would like to dive a little bit into Infinity Club 2. This new project definitely feels like a continuation of your debut EP, right? But I think you leveled up like everything a little bit more.
Thank you.
We can hear more your vocals. I know you played many, like more instruments also to produce.
Yeah.
And you also brought together many, like much more artists, right? How would you say you've grown or evolved since your debut EP? Like musically, but also, you know,
as a person.
As a person.
Yeah, I feel like you, I know it's so hot here.
It's so hot.
You touched on a lot of the things. I mean, I feel like in terms of as an artist, I started taking piano lessons like 3 times a week. I still take it to this day, but the entire process I was taking, like I was having a piano teacher come to my house 3 times a week. And I also was taking bass lessons.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, so automatically that kind of just like fast tracked a lot of my skills and just kind of, it feels like the first EP I kind of like made it in the dark. Like I kind of didn't fully know what was happening music theory wise, and it kind of was like using my ear and a lot of guessing, where this one I felt more direct. Like it felt like I had an easier time translating what I heard into an actual song, and that it's already feels like tremendously different already. And I think you know, as a person just like coming into the music industry, just like the more time you spend in this industry, you like learn so much. There's so many ways that I feel like I've gotten better at like communicating myself, like not only sonically, but like visually.
Yes, I want to talk about that.
Yeah, and trying to get closer to like what I'm trying to communicate, because I feel like when I'm trying to say so many things about so many different kinds of genres, and it could feel like, you know, confusing as to how to get people to understand like I'm doing like 6 things at once. So yeah, I think that I don't feel like perfect or even halfway there, but I definitely feel like more like, you know, confident and more like I'm understanding like where I'm going and understanding like what my skill sets are. So yeah,
we can definitely hear that. So
yeah, thank you.
It's good to hear that from you too. I've read somewhere that the inspiration from this new project was born in Jamaica, where you spent like 2 weeks in 2023. Yeah. Is that like true? Like what happened?
I think, no, wait, it's true and not true.
Okay.
Like I'm Caribbean and I'm Jamaican, obviously. So I feel like that's just kind of like, feels like the bedrock for a lot of the things I do. Like, you know, those kind of influences kind of always sneak its way into like my production. I wouldn't say it's a singular trip. I went back and like lived in Jamaica for nearly a year, and I go there constantly. So it's kind of just like something that's like, very present in my brain, like the spaces I'm in, the music I listen to a lot of different music, but the music I listen to, it sort of sneaks its way.
Yes.
And I'm also probably like so Jamaican. So even when I like try not to like, I'll sit down and be like, I'm not making a crib. Like I'm not doing this right now. Somehow, like it could be vocal sample, it could be a siren. Like it's sort of like
it's always there.
Caribbeanizes a little bit. So I feel like it's something that's always there. It's not a singular trip.
Yeah. So for this new project, you reunited 12 collaborators that you called.
I never counted. Yeah.
That you called your Avengers. I read somewhere on Instagram.
Yeah.
Some of them you already collaborated with them, but there's also like new people.
A lot of new people. Yeah.
We have Raven Line, Aluna, Jesse Lenza, Yeji, Beam, Sadboy, Lady Lakes, but also Lamsi, who actually I invited on my show as well.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
How did their voices shape your vision for this project?
I mean, I feel like, music when I'm making it is like very visceral to me and like intuitive. So it's just as simple as like I will be making something and it will be like very much like a baby track, like a demo. And I'll be like, who should be on this?
Okay.
This person.
Okay.
Like it kind of is just coming to me. It's not strategic. It's like I just know that it feels like kind of like shuffling puzzle pieces around. So a lot of the tracks, like when I made Thunder, I was like, who'd be good on this? After I recorded my part, Jaleel. And I sent it to him and he liked it. So I've been lucky because I feel like what I'm hearing the other person can also hear. Sometimes you send it, they're like, I hate this. Which is fine too. But yeah, I think I got lucky because we were in agreement. You know what I mean? So I had some amazing people.
But what happens most of the time is that you start producing and quite...
So I start the song. And then I just like I'll be like, okay, this person should be on it. And then I'll just like send it and try. Yeah.
But it seems to happen pretty early, in
definitely super early. Like as soon as it sounds like not like like garbage. Like, because sometimes you start it, you're like this, but like you need to develop it more. The other person's like, girl, I don't get it. Like, so obviously, it needs to sound like something that,
of course,
you know what I mean? Sounds like something. And then I send it, and then the person's like, okay, cool.
And would you say that collaboration is something really important for you, as an artist, a producer, a DJ? Because I have the feeling that you have this need sometimes to be surrounded. I saw that a few days ago. You were in London also to teach some girls how to produce. Yeah. So I have the feeling you need this connection, in your creative process.
I mean, I think that comes from just like the spirit of DJing, which I think is like not, I think the true spirit of DJing is like very participatory. It's a like participatory medium, very different from being like a singer with an audience. I feel like there's more of a conversation between people who DJ in like whatever space they're in when it's at its best, right? So I think that's all. I could be like only child syndrome too, but like I just always love, I don't know, feeling like I'm like with people or feeling like there's some sort of exchange. I kind of like feel pretty uncomfortable like stepping into a role of like I'm the artist and you're the fans. Like I don't like don't like that because I just feel like music is like an ecosystem and for me to do what I do, like it's dependent on many different kinds of people. And people who are consumers and people at my label, so many people helping and like pushing a machine. So I just feel like I love to express that like we're working together.
And to have people participating, as you were saying.
100%, yeah.
Okay, got you. I would like to talk quickly about one of the lead singles from Infinity Club 2, which is Mirror, in collaboration with Jesse Lenza and Yaiji. You said that this song was kind of special for you. Yeah. Can you walk us through the creative process, behind that track?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's special because I couldn't finish it for so long, but I was like holding on to it.
So you were so happy.
Yeah, I was so happy to finish it. Like I started it like a few years ago and kind of had this vision for it and just kind of, I don't think I was like just there yet as a producer to finish it, but I just always thought there was just something about it because it kind of has this like future nostalgia where it sounds old and it sounds new at the same time. And it's also, I think, sonically people will be like, oh, that sounds like I don't think people associate me with like an analog guitar bass sound, right? So I think that simply that that picking up on those sonic textures are a little bit different. But I think for me, I'm like, oh, there's like actually a lot of demos that I have that people might be like, oh, that's weird, or like that's weird for you. It
doesn't sound like
you. You know what I mean? So it's like important for me to push this one out because I really want to sort of set the stage for people to be really accepting the idea that they're not going to know where I go next. You know, and I think like the way music is consumed is very like
but I think it's still cohesive from you because I mean, for me, I know that you dive into so many different directions. Yeah. So when it was released, I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, period. Of course, it's not like the BAMBII DNA, whatever, but it's still you,
Yeah.
So
for the girls that get it.
You also directed the Mirror video yourself, right? You
self-directed pretty much like all my videos now. I'm like so bossy. I like have to do everything myself.
You mentioned this aspect earlier, but I was wondering what role does like visual storytelling play in the Infinity Club concept and even in your music in general?
I mean, I feel like I'm like, I'm probably this is bad to say, but I like watch a lot of TV and I like grew up watching like specifically like a lot of sci-fi and fantasy. I'm like obsessed to this day, like pretty obsessed with like live action, but also animation. So I just think that like one of the first things that come to me, if it's not vocals, it's like, like as I'm making the song, I'm like pretty much imagining like what my dream video or what like it triggers like some sort of like visual like fantasy. So I think that's why I've had such a like hand in like what the visuals look like. To be honest, visuals are so expensive to produce right now. So it's
I can imagine.
Yeah, they never go exactly how, like if I never have obviously the exact budget I would need to like, execute what I see. But yeah, it's just, I think it's just like right now my music feels like I guess because it's my second EP, it feels very like close to me, like hard to like let it go and like, let someone, when people like this director did or blah, blah, I think maybe that would come from me later. But right now it feels important to like produce all the visuals pretty much myself.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
One of my favorite track from Infinity Club 2 is actually Remember.
Take video.
Featuring featuring Raven Liner and do we say Scruffine or Scruffines?
It's Scruffizza.
Okay. Because I'm a big fan of Raven Liner and of your music as well.
Yeah.
So it was like kind of unexpected for me to hear her on this kind of production with this featuring, but I loved it. I think it works super well. So can you tell me just a little bit more about this song? Because I'm curious about how you decided to have these two artists on this production.
I love a duet moment.
Yeah.
So I love like a sweet, like, I love this idea of like a conversation happening in the song, like having, and obviously we all, it's not, I want to say it's a toxic relationship, but you know what I mean? The context of these two sort of archetypes like speaking to each other on the same song, I think is something that's like everyone can like relate to. I love a call and answer. I feel like it's also very like early 2K, like late 90s to have this like male female duet, especially on something that's kind of like dance hall esque. So it feels very like of something that is like nostalgic to me, which has felt cool to like. I feel like Raven's the perfect person to kind of like translate anything like emotive or vulnerable, and then he's coming through with this kind of like braggadocious vocal, so it kind of like makes sense. Yeah.
And one other song that I really loved was the collaboration with Beam, who is one of my favorite artists, I think, at the moment. Why did you want to have him specifically on this track?
I mean, Beam is like a longer term collaborator. Like we have like a few songs together. So, and he's honestly one of my favorite vocalists. So anytime I make something that is remotely like dancehall leaning or Caribbean leaning, he would be like the go-to.
The perfect,
the perfect, because like he's has so much range as a vocalist. Yeah.
Okay. Just a few more questions because time flies. You've been touring a lot over the past few years, right?
Yeah.
So I was wondering how these life experiences, have influenced how you designed this new project. Because, like, the question is, do you think always about live when you produce, or do you sometimes, just feel about listening to your song in the room or like cozy?
I think I don't. I think I'm actually like my music is a lot about like departure, like a little bit more focused on like escapism. Like I was like saying at like one of the listening parties, like I make fun music because I think the world is very not fun. It's very shitty and very scary, and it's like especially right now. So I feel like, as someone who's a DJ who has like had the privilege to like facilitate people's like moments of joy, facilitate like what they do in their free time, I feel like my music is very much tied to something that's like almost like feels like music in a cartoon.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's very like, it's purposely, it's fun. It's where I would want to go if I want to leave. Yeah.
Okay. Two more questions, BAMBII, and then I'll leave you doing your thing. What kind of emotional or physical journey do you hope people to go through listening to Infinity Club 2?
I think obviously I said like fun is a big, I think I love the idea of like someone like forming a core memory to my music with their friends, like at the club or on the way to the club. And I also think that like right now, music discovery and personal music exploration is at an all-time low. I think we're being like fed algorithms that are like deciding everything for us. And I think a big part of my music is like, I am encouraging people with all the left turns that I take sonically to be open. I think we're in a very weird, like, algorithmically oppressive place right now culturally, when actually there's so much music in the world. There's so many different perspectives. And I feel like I want people to like sign up to like be shown something they may not be familiar with.
Remaining open.
Exactly. Yeah.
Last question for you. Do you already think about an Infinity Club Part 3? Or do you think the next step will be,
I think the next step is a different EP.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I think like it felt really important to say 2 because it felt like something that was really on my mind still. But I definitely now feel like, okay, I'm love this idea, but like done with it.
Thank you so much, BAMBII, for answering my questions. I'll leave you like taking over this show and do your thing.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Thanks.
Close your eyes.
You are now entering the Infinity Club. Usage of devices should be kept to a minimum. Physical movement is mandatory. Some sounds will be familiar to you, but many new and unlikely. Genre like race and gender is a social construct. You are listening to BAMBII, and you are now entering the Infinity Club.
She ain't pop like me, she is not like me. So icy, she is not Gucci, she is not Fendi, she is not Pucci. Ride with me, Yamaha mommy, Maserati me, Bugatti me. One rule please, I am not for free. Body got new keys, make a man beat like. Taloni moto, Toyota, loco. Taloni moto, Toyota, loco. Taloni moto, Toyota, loco. Taloni moto, Toyota, loco. Infuse my voice right into your veins. Spin your ear like you into it. And if I like it, I'ma do it again. Again and again and again and again. So unmistakable, unforgettable, irresistible. Unattainable, unavailable, unpredictable. Said you was the first stop line, cause it's been done. You my own nigga, already got a new.
Trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
Oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. Wanna get with me with no money? Oh no, I don't want no.
Me no want a boring fuck. Me no want a boring wine. Me no want a boring wine. Move your clothes and fuck on the line, but me no want a boring grind. No, me no want a boring wine. Me don't want a boring wine. Yeah, yeah. Your pussy not be physically fit. Broke me cocky like dry magazine. Enough girl flap where you fit. Enough of them pop down by the time me tell them this. Me want to fi pedal and wheel pan that big fat cocky that way longer than a kangaroo. And hold on, by your two breasts them like the angle. Girl, ride on the cocky like a bicycle. Ride on the cocky like a bicycle. You love the lollipop, you love the icicle. I don't tell you me no want a boring girl. Ride on the cocky like a bicycle. Ride on the cocky like a bicycle. Girl, me love the way your tongue a tickle my nipple. Me love it me go down a wall of bicycle. You know how to make me sweat. Balance by your head like you want broke your neck. I saw my heart fuck your head. That 12-inch cocky I would mark your feet. Make sure so you want where you get. When you're done you feel it in every walk where you make. You want pull it like cigarette. Yes, when you're done this I mean get it off of your breath. Sex education classics. Enough of them get dismissed. My school and no funny business. Enough of them shock when teacher go tell them this. You want to squeeze your progress like the breaks them on the DMX or the Benz me. And they just sit down in a saddle like race I go down and you take me. Girl.
Some night. Ecstasy. Ecstasy, free count, we want low fantasy. Come follow me. Ecstasy, 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 ecstasy.
Everything starts with an E.
Boy, don't waste my time. Just put your head between my thighs. 'Cause I ain't got time for no games. And if you ain't trying to eat, boy, that's a shame. Boy, don't waste my time. Just put your head between my thighs. 'Cause I ain't got time for no games. And if you ain't trying to eat, boy, that's a shame. Boy, don't waste my time. Just put your head between my thighs. 'Cause I ain't got time for no games. And if you ain't trying to eat, boy, that's a shame. Boy, don't waste my time. Just put your head between my thighs. 'Cause I ain't got time for no games. And if you ain't trying to eat, boy, that's a shame. 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 Trying to eat, boy, that's a shame.
I could bet all of the riches that I ever had. Rushing in the night like a shark, babe, would it be bad if I had to sit the line? 'Cause the thrills that'll run up my back. You must start, nothing else can leave me off track. Hey, yeah. You look a wildfire. Got me rising high. Your innocence, who's brave, drowning in. Would you save me this crime? If you don't, you'll spy by the throat. I could bet all of the riches that I ever had. Rushing the night like a shark, babe, would it be bad? You're like a wildfire. You're gonna rise and princess. Rates up, jigs up, put your dicks up, get your dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up. Days up, that's tough, nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking princess. But bullshit me, shit, get kinda lingus, Dalai Lama, don't you cool it in the fan, but she get hotter than the sun. I take a trip out of Japan and a tsunami, have vagina, winding down a Benny Hanna. I'm the new hip hop Madonna, I'm the new hip hop Madonna, I'm the trap Ray Stones. I don't know what type of motherfucking crap they own. I'm like Carrie Bradshaw with a back brace on. I've been carrying you bitches now for way too long. I'm a black bitch, purple cunt, stack chips, smoke a blunt, all beef gets smoked.
I'm a real fly bitch, you ain't post hoe. I'm a real white bitch, you ain't post hoe. She was walking on and that shit wanna post though. I got these bitches white face, you ain't post hoe. You ain't don't you stand on a post hoe. Suck it up, stand that shit with your chest. You bitches walking over bones, I got bitches to bench. I can't do bitches, I'm too busy, I don't deal with the press. You the type of hoe to leave a broke nigga impressed.
You look a mess hoe, broke dick got you looking real stressed hoe. These broke niggas ain't cut or fetch hoe. Stay up, stay woke, stay blessed hoe. You need a wake up, A cup, get your tits up. Rates up, jigs up, put your dicks up. The motherfucking money in my motherfucking hands. I'm in Gucci in a bonnet, spinning motherfucking bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love it or they hate her? Either way they spin it. Party's jumping.
My song we come to take over. MC, you better look over your shoulder. Yeah, you know, we are, you know. Oh, you know. If I them a come and them a try to agree out. On down till we are them off, let's go. Music we make for make the crowd jump up. Crowd get all nice, better than leave up. Then up the rag and metal punk keep up. Unity sound, killer groove not stop. And if it is business, so this one will survive. Change and bam, I go keep them alone. My song we come to take over. MC, you better look over your shoulder. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know. Woman in the tongue, can't get stop it online. Nobody gets out to life. Nobody gets out, can't get stop it online. Nobody gets out to life. Woman in the tongue, can't get stop it online. Cause I wanna go see something like it. Nobody gets out, can't get stop it online. I'm a couple of better. Nobody gets out to life.
Baby, shake it to the max. The DJ plays 10,